far as like event management goes, are they mostly hiring people from like traditional sports organizations, or is
Mm.
that crossing over much into the esports market?
So I would say it's not that necessarily event management or tournament organizers are like purposely looking for people from sports, but it's more so that there's a lot of people from sports that are now interested in esports.
Yeah.
So the candidate list from that area has just grown exponentially. And therefore, at times, just the sheer amount of experience they bring at a technical level sometimes outweighs their knowledge or passion for the game, depending on the role. For instance, one of the guys I knew at ESL, and then eventually moved on to actually OG in America, was someone from the sports and reality side of TV. And like he had no idea, like he played games growing up or whatever, but he had no idea about esports. And he would only show interest in certain games, but he was one of my best coworkers at ESL. Because first of all, he was willing to learn and have a discussion. But second, if he also thought just something was outright better, like he wouldn't mind trying to persuade you. He wouldn't sit there and be like, "You're wrong. Like TV's done it for 50 years." But he would be like, "Listen, like here's how I see it, right? We went through this as well back when I was at whatever studio, and we grew so much because of our differences, right? And he was there also just really willing to help people grow. And he would say, "Listen, I don't know about the esports community. I don't know what you guys are dealing with on Reddit. Like here's what I know about like fan bases, or here's what I know about this position and how it needs to grow and what you need to be responsible for." So I'm of the party where I've had both sides, right? I've had people who came from TV who were like, "Oh, you're wrong. Like that would never work because we did it. We tried it in TV 30 years ago." And I'm sitting here like, "Yeah, it's just that Twitch is a little different, but okay." Like I've had those coworkers where I was like, "This conversation is going nowhere." And then I've had people who were just genuinely they just love production, right? And if it's video games and they need to learn to like a video game, they'll give it a shot at least. And maybe it's not their thing. That's fine. I don't like every game I play. I mean, that's okay. But I don't think it's that. I think we were past the era of people being like, we need to hire TV people. I think that's quieting down, but there's just so many candidates that are coming from there. On that note, if you are interested in esports, but you have an opportunity to like, I don't know, work part time or as a volunteer at a TV thing or a TV studio, like do it, right? Like that experience is so valuable. Technically, OGN was a TV channel, and the things I learned there about all the strictness of being live on TV actually helped me so much when I went to an entirely online and digital platform as well. Because while it's okay to be late on a Twitch broadcast, it's better if you're not, right? Things like that. So